What if I told you that blood, the very essence of life coursing through your veins, is more than just a biological fluid? What if I told you that hidden within it is a power so profound that ancient civilizations, mystics, and secret societies have long sought to harness its energy? Throughout history, blood has been at the center of rituals, sacrifices, and spiritual awakenings. From the sacred rites of Egyptian priests to the forbidden knowledge of alchemists, from biblical covenants to the secret bloodlines of kings, this mysterious substance has always been linked to something far greater than the physical realm. But why? Could it be that blood holds a spiritual frequency, a divine code that connects the human soul to higher dimensions? Could it be that the very reason blood is so vital is not just because it carries oxygen and nutrients, but because it carries energy, consciousness, and even destiny itself? In this video, we are unlocking one of the most forbidden, powerful, and misunderstood secrets of all time, the connection between blood and spiritual power. We will explore the ancient and esoteric meaning of blood, how different spiritual traditions viewed blood as a link between the physical and the divine. Blood as a conduit of energy, why blood is not just a liquid but a carrier of life force, memory, and even ancestral knowledge. Sacred bloodlines and rituals, why certain bloodlines were believed to hold divine power and why blood was used in both sacred and occult ceremonies. How you can tap into your own blood's hidden potential, the ways in which understanding your blood can enhance your spiritual practice, intuition, and even your health. This is not just another discussion about biology or metaphysics. This is about unveiling a truth so ancient, so powerful, that it has been hidden in plain sight. And once you understand it, you may never look at yourself, or the world, the same way again. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. You don't want to miss what's coming next. Blood has long been regarded as more than just a life-sustaining fluid. In ancient traditions, it was believed to be a sacred bridge between the physical and the divine, a mystical essence that carried not just life, but power, consciousness, and even spiritual inheritance. The sacred nature of blood in ancient civilizations. Egypt, the blood of the gods. The ancient Egyptians believed that blood contained the essence of divinity. The pharaohs, often considered gods on earth, were said to carry the blood of the gods, giving them the divine right to rule. The Ka, or life force, was thought to reside within the blood, and rituals involving blood were performed to connect with the divine. The Egyptian Book of the Dead describes blood as a spiritual fluid, one that could awaken the soul and serve as a gateway between realms. Priests would use blood in offerings, believing that it carried energy and messages to the afterlife. The Bible, covenants sealed in blood. In Abrahamic traditions, blood is seen as sacred and binding. In the Old Testament, blood was central to covenants between God and mankind. For example, Genesis 17 verses 10 to 14, the covenant of circumcision, where blood was shed as a mark of divine connection. Exodus 12 verse 7, the Passover, where the Israelites used lamb's blood on their doorposts to be spared from divine judgment. Leviticus 17 verse 11, for the life of the flesh is in the blood. This verse suggests that blood is not just a biological element but a spiritual force that carries life itself. Even in Christianity, the Eucharist represents the drinking of Christ's blood as a form of spiritual transformation and divine communion. But could these be metaphors for something even deeper, perhaps the idea that blood stores and transmits spiritual energy? The Mayans and Aztecs, blood as an offering to the gods. The Mayan and Aztec civilizations saw blood as a source of power that could connect humans with celestial beings. Their rituals often involved bloodletting or even sacrificial offerings, believing that blood carried the energy of life and could be used to nourish the gods. To them, shedding blood wasn't just about sacrifice, it was about releasing energy into the universe. They believed that blood held vibrations and that its spiritual frequency could alter reality when used in sacred ceremonies. Alchemy and the search for the philosopher's blood. Medieval alchemists sought the philosopher's stone, a substance believed to grant eternal life and divine wisdom. Some esoteric traditions linked this to blood, believing that within human blood was an essence that could be purified and elevated to unlock hidden potential. Certain occult teachings suggest that blood carries memory, even from past lives, and that by understanding one's blood, a person could unlock spiritual inheritance, hidden knowledge, and even supernatural abilities. The symbolism of blood across cultures. In Norse mythology, the god Odin gained knowledge of the runes through a blood sacrifice, hanging himself from the world tree, Yggdrasil. In Hinduism, the goddess Kali, often depicted with blood on her lips, represents the raw power of destruction and rebirth. In Chinese medicine and Taoism, blood is associated with qi, life energy, and controlling one's blood flow is seen as key to health and longevity. The hidden message behind blood, from sacred contracts to ancestral memory, from divine inheritance to energy transmission, blood has always been a key to spiritual power. But what does this mean for us today? Could understanding the spiritual properties of blood help us tap into hidden abilities or even alter our consciousness? In the next section, we will explore the scientific and esoteric truths about blood, how it may carry memory, frequency, and energy beyond what modern science acknowledges. Make sure you're subscribed, because we are about to enter some of the most powerful and hidden knowledge about blood. 2. Why secret societies and ancient priesthoods guarded blood secrets. If blood is truly a conduit of power and spiritual inheritance, it would make sense that certain groups throughout history would want to control it. The divine bloodline theory. One of the most mysterious and controversial ideas in esoteric history is the belief in divine bloodlines, the idea that some families or groups carry special blood with spiritual significance. Examples include the royal blood of kings. In many ancient civilizations, rulers claimed their blood was sacred, granting them divine right to rule. The Merovingians and the Holy Grail. A theory suggests that certain European bloodlines descend from esoteric spiritual lineages linked to ancient knowledge. The pharaohs and the Anunnaki, Egyptian rulers, were believed to carry the blood of the gods, a theme that is also echoed in Sumerian mythology. Blood in occult rituals. Throughout history, blood has been used in both sacred and forbidden rituals. In many occult traditions, it is believed that blood can bind an individual to a spiritual force or entity, unlock hidden memories stored within the subconscious or genetic lineage, enhance one's energy field, making them more receptive to supernatural experiences. This is why blood sacrifices were performed in ancient temples, not simply for brutality, but because the participants believed that blood was a key to accessing hidden dimensions. Why this matters? Could it be that blood holds a code, a frequency, or a divine spark that some groups have sought to preserve, protect, or manipulate? Could understanding our own blood energy allow us to reclaim spiritual abilities that have been suppressed over time? These are the deeper questions that mainstream history often avoids. 3. How blood can be activated for spiritual power. If blood is truly a spiritual force, is there a way to activate its hidden potential? Many ancient traditions suggest that there is. Here are 3 methods used across spiritual practices to awaken the power within your blood. 1. The role of fasting and purification. In many religious traditions, fasting is considered a gateway to spiritual awakening. Fasting forces the body to cleanse the blood, making it more alkaline and increasing its vibrational frequency. Many mystics report heightened intuition, visions, and profound spiritual clarity after fasting for extended periods. 2. Breathwork and oxygenation of blood. Ancient yogic practices emphasize deep breathing techniques such as pranayama, which oxygenates the blood and raises one's energy field. The more oxygenated your blood, the higher its energy potential. This may explain why breathwork is often linked to out-of-body experiences, heightened awareness, and even spontaneous spiritual awakening. 3. Using sound and frequencies to enhance blood energy. As we discussed earlier, sound vibrations can alter the state of your blood. Chanting sacred mantras, listening to specific frequencies like 528 Hz or 963 Hz, or engaging in harmonic resonance practices can enhance the spiritual properties of your blood. Key points. 1. The role of blood in rituals and magic. while we touched on blood rituals in ancient priesthoods and secret societies, there is an important distinction: sacred blood practices, used for healing, spiritual activation, and energetic purification. Dark blood practices, used in forbidden occultism, aiming to manipulate or extract power. The misuse of blood has been documented in history, leading to many misconceptions about its spiritual role. 2. The science of blood and consciousness. Heart-brain-blood connection. Blood is directly influenced by thoughts, emotions, and states of consciousness. Heart rate variability, HRV, studies show that emotional states affect the electromagnetic field of the blood, potentially altering spiritual perception. The pineal gland, third eye, and blood circulation are closely linked. Many ancient traditions suggest that activating the third eye requires purified, high-vibrational blood. Could the pineal gland and blood together be the key to higher states of awareness, out-of-body experiences, and lucid dreaming? 3. Why certain blood types were revered in history. Some esoteric groups have believed that certain blood types, like Rh- or O-, carry special traits. Ancient texts mention pure bloodlines and hybrid beings. Some even speculate that certain lineages have unique spiritual capabilities. Blood type might influence psychic ability, immune system strength, or spiritual attunement, but mainstream science doesn't fully explore this yet. 4. Blood and lunar cycles. Why blood is linked to the moon and astrology. Many ancient traditions saw a connection between blood and lunar phases, especially in feminine spiritual practices, e.g., menstrual cycles linked to moon phases. Some spiritual traditions claim that certain moon phases amplify the power of blood rituals, full moons for energy work, new moons for cleansing. Could there be a cosmic rhythm influencing blood and energy flow? Now that we've explored the mystical and scientific truths about blood, the question remains, how can you tap into this hidden power? In this section, we will uncover how to access your blood's memory and ancestral knowledge. Techniques to raise the vibration of your blood. The best spiritual exercises for blood activation. Let's break these down in detail. 1. How to access your blood's memory and ancestral knowledge. Your blood carries ancestral imprints, genetic memories, and vibrational patterns passed down through generations. But how can you consciously tap into this stored wisdom? Blood meditation for ancestral connection. This technique helps unlock the hidden information within your bloodline and gain spiritual guidance from your ancestors. How to do it? Find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, exhale for 6 seconds. Focus on your heartbeat. Imagine the blood flowing through your body, carrying the energy and wisdom of your ancestors. Ask inwardly, what do I need to remember? Pay attention to any visions, thoughts, or feelings that arise. Write down any insights. Sometimes, ancestral knowledge comes as symbols, numbers, or specific messages. Tip: doing this practice near running water, like a river, or under moonlight enhances the connection to ancestral memory. 2. Techniques to raise the vibration of your blood. Your blood's energy frequency determines your spiritual clarity and manifestation power. If your blood is low vibrational, due to stress, toxins, or negative emotions, your spiritual connection weakens. Here's how to purify and raise your blood's vibration. 1. Fasting and blood cleansing diet. Intermittent fasting, 12 to 16 hours, allows the body to detox blood impurities, improving its spiritual conductivity. Eat high vibrational foods. Iron-rich foods, like beets, pomegranate, and spirulina, increase blood vitality. Herbs like nettle, dandelion, and chlorophyll cleanse the blood and heighten intuition. Avoid processed foods, excess sugar, and alcohol, as they lower blood frequency. 2. Sacred breathwork for blood activation. Breathing techniques increase oxygenation and energy flow in the blood, enhancing its vibrational power. Try the blood flow breath technique. Inhale deeply for 6 seconds, imagining pure golden light entering your bloodstream. Hold for 6 seconds, feeling the energy circulate through your veins. Exhale for 8 seconds, releasing stagnant or low vibrational energy. Repeat 7 times. This aligns your blood with a higher spiritual state. Tip: doing this after waking up charges the blood for the entire day. 3. The best spiritual exercises for blood activation. If you want to unlock the full spiritual potential of your blood, you must train it like an energy system. Here are the best ways to harness its power. 1. Sun and moon charging, lunar and solar blood activation. Morning sunlight, solar energy. Standing in the sun for 5 to 10 minutes increases the vibrational charge in your blood, empowering it with life force energy. Best time: sunrise, between 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Moonlight absorption, lunar energy. Sitting under a full moon enhances the spiritual sensitivity of your blood, making it easier to access higher consciousness. Best time: full moon or new moon nights. 2. Blood frequency tuning, sound therapy for blood purification. Listening to specific frequencies can harmonize and reprogram the energy in your blood. The best frequencies for spiritual blood activation are 528 Hz, DNA repair and blood purification. 963 Hz, activates the pineal gland and spiritual clarity. 111 Hz, sacred frequency for blood cell rejuvenation. Play these sounds during meditation or sleep for the best effect. 3. Spiritual intent and blood power, programming your blood energy. Blood responds to thoughts, emotions, and intentions. This means you can program your blood with specific spiritual commands. How to do it: hold a glass of pure water and focus on your intention, e.g., I activate my blood for spiritual wisdom and protection. Drink the water while imagining the intention merging with your bloodstream. Repeat this daily for 7 to 14 days to see noticeable spiritual effects. We have explored the mystical, scientific, and esoteric truths about blood, its energy, memory, vibration, and hidden power. But now, we must bring everything together. Why does blood hold such a profound role in spirituality? Because blood is more than life, it is a contract. A contract between you and your ancestors, between you and the universe, between you and your destiny. Blood carries the energy of those who came before you, the lessons and unfinished work of your lineage, the spiritual frequency that determines your connection to higher planes. But most importantly, blood is choice. You have the power to transform the energy within your blood. You can break generational cycles, rewrite spiritual contracts, and elevate your vibration. You can harness the wisdom, intuition, and power encoded within you. How to use this knowledge moving forward? If you take nothing else from this video, remember this: honor your blood. Your blood is sacred, treat it with respect. Keep it pure, energized, and in harmony with higher frequencies. Reclaim your spiritual inheritance. You are not disconnected from your ancestors, their wisdom runs through your veins. Learn to listen. Activate your blood's power. Through breath, sound, fasting, and intention, you can unlock hidden spiritual abilities and strengthen your connection to higher realms. The ancient world knew this truth. That's why blood was used in rituals, sacrifices, and divine covenants. But modern society has forgotten. Now, it's time to remember. You have the key. What will you do with it? Before you go, leave a comment below. Have you ever experienced a strange connection between your blood and your spiritual journey? Subscribe and turn on notifications, because we have more hidden truths to reveal in future videos. Like and share this with someone who needs to hear it. This is true spiritual power. And it has been within you all along. See you in the next video.